Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún ti dé ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining me today. It is brunch time with Mayegun live. Somebody said that I am trending among the sewage dwellers. I was like, Some of them are actually rewriting my own history right now, in case if you come across any of them. Enjoy the creativity of mad people, right? Who are now pretty much like the Mayegun historical, whatever it is. Read the caption of this broadcast, the description, and share this. Tell everybody that Mayegun today. So they said that my papa na Fulani. Have you heard that? I'm hearing that for the 1 million time. And it is usually the fighting back, or let me say the push back sort of from losers who, whenever I call them out, and they have nothing to say about me, then they kind of bring about my 1 millionth father from Fulani land. Some of them are here right now watching me. Problem by life because to make health worse. As Yanyi Tonko in Shola Salako in London or wherever she is, right? Mokoma make EBP in rise for the or we'll get to your part. Mayegun from Gombe. Mayegun from where is it again? From Borono. So good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you again from wherever you are joining us today. Today is the eve of the D-Day, the End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria. And today also is like the last push to finally identify what tomorrow is going to be like. So if you have read the caption of this broadcast, if you have shared it, invite who you think should be here. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, after all said and done, after all the threats, 30 days ago, the supposed frustrated Nigerians, they gave the first notice to the Nigerian government, Tifnumbu, with 10-point demand. You have to deal with all of this, or we are going to eat the streets. 30 days ago. But what did Tifnumbu and his gang, what did they do in the last 30 days? They have developed different narratives in order to stop the protest. They have developed different propagandas. They have been gaslighting the citizens. They have been blackmailing them. And then they have also been bribing them. They have been intimidating and threatening them. While the protesters, the citizens, continue to say, our intention is to demand for good governance. Let Ifnubu know that his advisors are not adding value to whatever he said he has a vision. He has as a vision. Yeah, reverse back some of these ill-thought policies. People are dying. This is not about being a party this or party A, party B or C. It's not about your tribe or your religion. But they decided to tribalize it, religionize it, and ethnicize it. And in fact, the divide and rule that is playing out today in Nigeria is not different from that of what played out in their charade election last year. But there's one good thing also, to some may be unfortunate, but one good thing also is that Tifnumbu has shown, even to his own ass lickers, right, that what they expected is not what they are getting. He is incompetent, corrupt, and it doesn't give a damn about them. But the shame of Tifnumbu being possibly exposed this early, as well as the shame some of them have been suffering from in the last 1 year, somehow, they decided to double down. It is better that he destroy Nigeria fully and destroy them too, than for them to allow you to possibly call him to order when nobody is asking for violence. Nobody is asking to overthrow Tifnumbu. Yes, you may be having 1 or 2 people who are just like hearing their views, saying things. They don't represent the majority today. But the criminals continue to leverage on that in order to prepare against the protest. So they brought out the Oloro. These are just like a bit of updates now, okay? Back in Nigeria, when they brought out the Oloros, people have responded to the Oloros too. This was yesterday and this morning.
No more protest. You can see it. They say no more protest. No more protest. Go see protest more. No more protest. Go see protest. Go see more. Go see more. Go see. Nano ni andi banyi. Nano na goda. Nano na goda. Aspete protest ede.
Pé àwọn ọba gómìnà àti pẹ́sidẹ̀ntì wọ́n ṣe ní ìgbàgbọ́.
Look at the traditional rulers that are saying nobody should protest, that anybody that protests will die. They are cursing us out. Ṣùgbọ́n náà wo gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wà níbẹ̀, àwọn akúṣẹ̀, àwọn tó lówó lọ. Ṣé èèyàn tó lówó lọ́wọ́ ó máa bọ́ta máa gbé orò? Àtijọ́ tó ti ń gbé orò olórí burúkú àwọn oúnjẹ jẹ. Àwa yìí náà lọ ṣe wọn máa pè pé ọmọ mi báwo ni yọ sẹ́ndì mi lówó gbogbo ìlú ò da, ìlú yẹ gangan ni kò ní da fún yín. Yes, ìlú yẹ kò ní sunwọ̀n fún gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń gbé orò káàkiri pé ẹ fẹ́ fi orò dààmú àwa ta fẹ́ jà fún ìlú bí ìlú ṣe máa da. Tí ìlú bá da yín máa gbòòrò. No, ẹ sọ fún mi, tí ìlú yìí bá da ṣẹ́yìn máa ráyè máa gbé orò. Ẹ̀yin useless people. A máa jáde August 1st. Thursday ó ti dé tán, I go protest. Tó bá ti bí yín dá, ẹ gbé orò yín jáde. Tó bá ti bí yín dá ni o, ẹ gbé orò yín jáde. Àtẹ̀yìn o, àti orò yín o. Ẹ máa jọ ẹ lè máa mọ̀ pé orò yín òun ké. Yes. Yeah, ó ti ju gbogbo ìtẹ̀ ń sọ lọ. Ẹ máa ṣe ẹlẹ́yà pẹ̀lú orò yín. Ẹ̀yin useless people. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá yín gógó ní problem ta ní Nigeria yìí jù. Because you people are nonsense people. Useless people lẹ jẹ́. Ohun yóò kò rárá. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń bá lu ìjẹ́. Nonsense.
just want you to know, you know what I do? That is why if you want to get mad at me, because of what I share, right? You are practically just showing to me that you hated all these kind of things coming to public, and therefore you shouldn't be here. Okay? So they want you to believe something different from what is actually happening. They are doing all of this, yes. One man dragging the Yorubas and the Yoruba tradition into this kind of mess. And the younger people have seen through all the lies. Now they do not hold them sacred or anything anymore. And that's how the entire thing is going to be lost on them forever because of one man. People were having communication, like they were doing their displaying, because traditionally you can say they are protesting to stop protest. So that's the kind of the mental sort of a disorder there, right? However, they exercise their right to protest that they don't want protest. Ridiculous, Abi. But the people watching them, display all that nonsense, carrying out animal horn and their soap and all that stuff to display, to make it scary to the people. They were causing the people who are already under the Tifnumbu's economic hardship, which is pretty much like a cause. Right? So they were talking about that, like, they won't use all this nonsense power they say they have for good. Listen to this. That's the word from the streets. The lady that you heard her voice in the background, she was saying, look at them. Look at these unfortunate people. They come out here to come and disgrace themselves, embarrass themselves. They are causing the children. They are causing our children that they should not come out. Look at all of these Olori Brukus, these unfortunate human beings. Here disgracing us, disgracing Yoruba land. That's on the street where they are doing all this nonsense. So even if APC want you to believe, or all these Ronukus want you to believe that they have any kind of leverage to speak for the Yoruba people, they don't. And I have all those proof for you. That's from the street. That's the street of Ikorodu, where those people were disgracing themselves. The first voice you hear is that of a young man that lives in that same Ikorodu and said, look at these poor, wretched souls threatening us. We will now come out on the 1st of August. You get that now? We will come out. Because that woman said, Derika, a tin of beans is 2,000 naira. And they are here, causing people that ever comes out. People are going to come out tomorrow. And it's going to be so massive. You can look out for it. Right? From Borno, here is a brother.
Batun fita zanga-zanga a Maiduguri dole sai mun fita. Saboda bara mu yarda da wannan zaluncin da ake so a mana ba na mulkin mallaka. Mai lita daya zaka saya abun burutu naira 800 ka zo gidan mai a ce maka naira 850. Ba mu yarda da wannan zaluncin. Dole sai mun fito kanmu da kwarkwatan mu kuma abun da muke nufi fita zanga-zanga ba fita za a yi ta hauka ba, za a fito ne a yi abin cikin lumana, a rufe hanya, a zo a zauna, ba taɓa dukiyar mutum, ba salwantar da mutum, ba raunana mutum, ba fita da makami, ba za mu yarda da abubuwan da ake mana ba. Sabida haka ina mai ba da shawarar matasa 'yan kwana, musamman ma 'yan acaba da matasa na Maiduguri, ku yi keep up, ku yi sharing wannan bidiyo har mu yi zo mu yi achieving abin da muke bukata. Allah ya taimake mu, Allah ya ba mu sa'a, Allah kuma ya sa za mu fara a sa'a.
Allah Bamsa, Allah Mami. Brother, we have shared the video. Tell everybody, you see that Borno State, now bag, that they take give them palliative. You will be say, na plastic, small plastic bag, they go tie your own one cup of gari, 1 cup of rice, and then maybe half cup of ororo. They will tie them in plastic nylon bags, yeah. Those ones on a bag that they give them. When they want to do giveaway money, they go to them, they give them their cash fully and give it to them like that. They said they want to do zanga dole ne. Abi, that's from Borno. From the West, I want more call Yoruba, I want call more call Yoruba.
The name is Wale Balogun. I'm the national coordinator of Yoruba Revolutionary Movement. It's a group fighting for the self-determination and social emancipation of the Yoruba. First and foremost, we call this press conference to disabuse minds, because you see there is a campaign of calumny that painted the Igbo community in Lagos as embarking on a drive to disrupt the peace and harmony in Lagos. That they were destructive, they were planning to do this and that in Lagos. We are saying it's a lie. Just like the NSAS, something that they labeled them as being vandals. We are saying that Yorubas, we are ready for this protest because we are suffering. And we are saying that Yorubas will be part of this struggle. They were coming out en mass to ventilate their anger because of the suffering and hardship that is ongoing in Nigeria. It is getting worse and worse. The leaders live in affluence. Most of the people can barely sustain their family on 300 naira per day. Whereas the dogs, the pets of these leaders, they spent average of 50,000 naira on their pets on daily basis. And that's why we equally thrown at the recent wage increase that the supporters of President Tinubu were shouting all around. What Nigerian workers did and they demanded for is not an increase in wages. What they want is a living wage, a wage that can take them home. Even the 70,000 naira increment cannot bag a bag of 50 kg of rice. And they were daily increasing, stealing from our Commonwealth. Nigeria will be making more and more money on every day. The people are getting more and more impoverished on daily basis. That is, the rich are getting richer. The poor are getting poorer. As a Yoruba person, there's an adage in our land that that if you are not hungry, that you cannot say you are poverty stricken. That somebody that can eat, that can feed himself, is okay, according to the by the Yoruba. But if the family cannot feed, and they were now using a cosmetic approach that they call palliative. What is palliative? It is just to deceive people that government feel concerned about your plight and that we're doing something. Whereas the palliative is not meant to resolve the question of hunger, the question of starvation, the question of hardship, the question of insecurity of life and property in the land. So they were just deceiving the people. So in essence, we are saying that for this protest, and that's why we came out categorically, that it is not an Igbo thing, it is not an Hausa thing, it is not a Kanuri thing. It's a collective something to fight all transformation injustice, and that's why the name is Wale Balogun. I'm the national.
Oh, that's the wrong video. I wanted to put in a prayer. I wanted to put this.
Who are those sponsoring protests against President Tinubu? There are three. 1. Tinubu's own ineptitude. 2. Unabated insecurity. 3. Worsening mass abject poverty.
Thank you. Again, please pretend that never happened. That's a slip. Okay? Wrong video in the wrong console. They were out to let you know that if it's going to take them coming out to kind of identify as Yoruba group themselves, who are also saying, we are tired of Tifnumbu and his gang's robbery. Nobody should label it any tribes attacking or planning to attack anybody. Even by everybody. That is the message. But Tifnumbu and gang, they believe they could use cosmetic approach, like that my brother said, by turning brothers against brothers. Maybe they will call him a bastard. Yeah, possibly they are going to tell us that his father is from where, or even maybe they will tell us that his father is from Kelby or Futajalon. There's nothing tribalism can turn people to, like, for real, negatively, you know. They hired women from Abuja, and they put all of them, 400 women. They put them in, they assembled them in, what's that place called again? Eagle Square, Abuja. Fola Shade Tifnumbu 2 days ago, she put them in somewhere in Abuja and promised them that they were going to give them food. They were going to give them 5,000 naira. After taking pictures, after doing video, after doing dancing, boom, they disappeared. Shishi, they no give them. Now, the women are out to say, Tifnumbu, Nigeria no get president. Tifnumbu na fake this or fake that. She was so raging, very angry. But I'm not sorry for her. She was there to carry the banner with others, 400 of them, 2 days ago, in Abuja, to say they no to protest, because they promised them palliative rice and 5,000 naira. Listen to her now. The one we represented by Yelsa be this. The women leader for Bayelsa State. Now she they talk so. Now listen to her.
Najeriya ba mu da shugaban kasa. Najeriya ba mu da wani kowa.
Dama taron akan me aka yi shi?
Taron na akan na tallafa mata da abinci. Akan ana josaya mana. Ba so zanga-zanga taimaka Najeriya an yin wayewa. To an zo an cika suwa da mu.
To yanzu ko kun yarda da za ku yi zanga-zanga ne ko kun ba ku?
They recruited them to go and say no to Zanga Zanga. Babu Zanga Zanga. By the time they, it's like recruiting people in the morning to go and shout no to Zanga Zanga. But by 3 p.m., they are already shouting yes to Zanga Zanga because they don't run them streets. They still run these women streets. They promised them, they didn't deliver. They disappeared after taking pictures. So right now, Tifnumbu has recruited them to join the protest tomorrow now. They started their own protest yesterday. Where's our food? Where's water? You don't give us food. You don't give us water. You don't give us money. You don't even give us the bag of rice you promise us. This is if no Nigeria no get leader. That's what she said. Nigeria has no president. Tinubu scammed us. It's a scam. That's what she's saying in that video. Now all of them go join Zanga tomorrow now. Do you see? Are they alone? Eh? Yeah. So